Every year, thousands of people go missing in this country. Most are found, some are not. And a few came back different. This is the story of Carol Denning and the house she was found in 11 days after she vanished. October of 1994, Carol Denning was 34 years old. She lived alone on Mercer Street in a two-story colonial house her grandmother had left her. Neighbors described her as private but friendly. She waved. She kept her lawn trimmed. On the night of October 9th, she left for her shift at 4:45 p.m., as she always did. She never arrived. Her car was found the next morning in the diner's parking lot, locked, keys in the ignition, engine cold. Her purse was still on the passenger seat. Carol Denning had disappeared into thin air. Police searched the woods behind the diner. They dragged the nearby reservoir. They questioned co-workers, family, and ex-boyfriend with an airtight alibi. Nothing. For 11 days, there was no sign of Carol Denning. No calls on her credit cards, no sightings, no body. Then on October 20th, a mail carrier on Mercer Street noticed something odd. The porch light at Carol's house, the one neighbors had left on since she vanished, a silent vigil, had been turned off. He knocked. No answer. He called it in anyway because something about the house felt wrong. 2 officers arrived within the hour. The front door was unlocked. And there, sitting at her own kitchen table, drinking a cup of coffee, like nothing had happened, was Carol Denning. She was thinner. Her clothes were the same ones she had disappeared in, now hanging loose on her frame. Her feet were bare and filthy. The soles hardened like she had been walking on stone for days. When the officers asked where she had been, Carol looked at them and said only, "I never left." She insisted she had been in the house the entire time, that she had made herself dinner every night, that she had slept in her own bed, that the police had simply never checked properly. But they checked twice, on October 11th and again on October 15th. Both times, officers walked through every room of that house. It had been empty, dust undisturbed, beds made, no food missing from the refrigerator. Carol had no explanation for the discrepancy, only that same flat sentence, repeated like a script, "I never left." It was Carol's sister, Denise, who noticed it first, 3 days after Carol came home. Carol had started sleeping in the basement. Not because there was a bed down there. There wasn't. When Denise asked why, Carol said the same thing every time. "It's quieter down here. It listens less." Denise called a family friend who worked in law enforcement off the record. he came to the basement himself. He found something the original search had missed because it hadn't been there before. Were 11 marks, one for each day she was gone, scratched into the underside of the basement stairs in what a forensic analysis later confirmed was Carol's own fingernail residue. Beneath them, 4 words carved deep enough to splinter the wood. It wore my face. Carol was hospitalized for psychiatric evaluation. Doctors found no evidence of drug use, no history of dissociative disorder. Nothing that would explain the missing 11 days. Or the condition of her feet, which showed wear patterns consistent with walking, not standing still in a locked house. She was released after 6 weeks. He sold the house on Mercer Street within the year and moved out of state. Denise says her sister was never quite the same again. Quieter, always sitting with her back to the wall, always checking locks twice. Carol Dunning has never spoke publicly about 11 days. In the one recorded interview she gave to a local reporter in 1996, she was asked directly what happened to her. She paused for a long time. Then she said, "Something wore me for a while. I got the cord back. I don't know if all of me came with it." She never explained what she meant. She refused every follow-up question. The house on Mercer Street had 4 owners since 1994. 3 of them moved out within 2 years. None of them will say why. Nobody knows where was Carol Dunning those 11 days. The case remains officially unresolved. Filed not as an abduction and not as a disappearance, but simply as unexplained. If you ever find a locked door in your own house that you don't remember locking, check twice.